like we are live with Dan's retirement journey, Philippines bound. It won't be long now. 3 more months to go. Wife Minnie and I will be in the Philippines. Welcome to my live stream. Today's live, we're going to be interviewing YouTuber Sammi Chavez. Robert, how's it going? Thanks for coming. Okay, well, let me put the kibosh here on the music, and what we're going to do is, I've never done an interview. This will be my first interview, and also I've never done the invite, so we can form the panel. So let me go ahead and hit that icon here. Okay, see how this goes. Copy to clipboard, copied. Okay, what's next? What's next, Sammy? Hey, got Sammy here. Robert's in the house. And I'm not sure I properly created the invite link. So Sammy, why don't you give me an email? Why don't you send me a messenger, and I will figure out what I need to do. Go to more and drop the link. Go to more. You can send to my messenger. Let's see. Hey, Lazy Larry's in the house. How's it going, Lazy? Hey, I want to do an interview today with Sammi Chavez, but I can't figure out how to create the link. So I copied it to the clipboard. It says copied. And then I'm not sure what to do next. All right, let me go to the phone. Okay, so how do I get the link from my computer to the phone? Since I don't have a StreamYard on my phone. Well, this is embarrassing, me being a neophyte, a beginner and all. I can't figure out how this thing works. I thought all I had to do was hit the invite icon. I should have watched the tutorial. Let's see. Hey, Mildred, how's it going? Shilan, nice to see you. Yeah, I can't figure out how to do this. Maybe Sammy, is there a way to set up the stream from your end and then me join your stream and simulcast on both streams? Ebby's here. Well, anyway, it was a nice idea when I thought of it, but I can't figure out how to get this thing. I can't figure out how to get it going. Not from Facebook, not from my computer. I apologize to everybody. So it's kind of really embarrassing. But hey, it is what it is. In other words, I didn't do my homework, I guess, good enough. I thought all I had to do was click the invite and copy to clipboard, and it would show up automatically in the stream column some kind of way. But I don't see how to do it here. Let's see, open your YouTube and go to your stream and then paste the link in of StreamYard. Okay, go into YouTube. Okay, go to my stream. Let's see, and paste the link into 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 This is funny. Let's see, and paste the link into This is funny. Let's see, and paste the link into All right, let's see if this works. This is funny. All right, I probably should have done it from my phone, I guess. All right, so I think the link is there. I think the link's created. I dropped my phone. I shall be back in a second. Okay, so the link is created. So now what's the next step, Sammy? Add the tab. Add to the screen. Whoa. Whoa, your instructions were good.
Mute your YouTube, kuya. So no echo.
Okay, mute the YouTube stream. Okay, let's see. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can still hear you.
Is there an echo or the echo is gone?
There's no echo,
Oh, good. Okay, I think we got
and
it.
I hope I don't have echo too.
Well,
Wait, guys.
that was one thing that I was going to talk about tonight was that how you had helped me understand how all this works. And so I truly appreciate how you've been helping me get this live stream, get a handle on how the whole thing works. And I also want to thank you for being here tonight. Yay! It only took
Hey, Mommy Judy. Mega love shout out, Mommy Judy. Thank you so much for coming.
it only took it only
Meow.
took
Mega love shout out, Kuya Larry.
it was only 8 minutes to get it all squared away. That's not bad at
You can
all. This is
what do you call this one, Kuya? You can change the layout.
okay.
Yeah, you can change the layout and choose the number three layout. So
Okay,
it's
how do we
not
do
look
that
like we are
now?
look like hot dog here.
Oh, really? What do I do here? Oh, there
Change the
you
layout. So
go.
yeah, yeah, that's one.
Oh, okay. Let me scoot up a little bit. All right, so we're coming live from the kitchen studio in Dan's apartment. And where are you right
I'm here.
now?
I'm here in my place now, Kuya.
Oh,
In this
okay.
side because my laptop is there and my speaker, and then there's no electricity here, so I can't use
Wow.
my internet yet, my Wi-Fi, so I'm using data for now. If I lose my signal, I will try to come back.
Okay, it sounds good. So, all right, then let's get started with the interview. You know, the first thing is that I wanted to ask you was how long have you been doing YouTube?
I've been doing YouTube for almost 2 years and 2 months maybe. Yeah,
Wow.
two two
So
two two.
you have a lot of subscribers in that short period of time, don't you, Sammy?
To be honest, guys, I would like to share this to you. Before I start YouTube, I do sub to sub program. Yeah, I go to some YouTube live stream, and then they are doing paangat program. We call that paangat program for being a Filipino. It's called growing together. Yeah, growing together program. So I came there, I joined there, I joined them, and then what they call this one they subscribe my channel, and then I subscribe them, and yeah, and then what do you call this one, and then after I reach the 1,500 subscription, I figure out that all my videos, all my upload is they wasn't watch it, and they wasn't support much, and some of them only. So that's why I stopped doing that thing, because it's not good at all, because you have a lot of subscription. What is the use of a lot of subscription if you don't have a lot of views, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So wait,
And I
are
get
we
so
talking
hard
about?
to gain my watch hour before because of that. Yeah.
Oh, I see. So, but wait, are we talking a different way than sub to sub, or are we talking sub to sub? Sub
Yeah.
for sub,
And
I guess is what I mean.
as what I shared to you, Kuya, before, and I would like you to hear this guys. If you are a YouTuber there, hi sis, mega love shout out Mike G Vlogs, mega love shout out to you. Sub to sub program is not good at all, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were telling me earlier that the best way to grow the YouTube channel is organically, and I believe that.
Yeah,
I
just to
believe.
for example, you are going to for my live stream or to other live stream, just to talk to some people there, just to communicate them hi or hello, just to talk to them, something like that, something, and build a friendship, and then they will going to subscribe you, and then they will going to support you as well. Yeah.
Oh, I see. I see, and that's the best way to do it. And I'm finding out that that's true. That
Yeah.
you can't really rush the process. You know,
Yeah.
it's going to take a while. Now you have something like 4,000 subscribers, don't you?
What, Kuya? Sorry.
Do I understand you have something like 4,000 subs?
For now, no, I have 3,930 subscription.
Ah, you're
So
68,
close.
67. Yeah, you're very close, right?
Close.
So hey, if you're listening and you haven't subscribed to Sammy's channel, head over to Sammy Chavez's channel and you won't regret it. Hey, Sess is here.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe.
Mike G Vlogs. Yes,
Yeah, I
indeed.
believe Sess also said the same thing that she tried
Yeah,
sub for sub and it didn't work out too well. You spent an awful lot of time spinning your wheels.
yeah, and that's why says travel vlogs. I like her because she's so what they call this one straightforward to her viewer or friends, that she's not doing sub to sub program, and if you like to promote your channel, just let her know. And yeah, and then no, unlike the other live streamer, kuya, that they are giving a lot of people that blue, or what do you call this one, moderator, which is not healthy to your channel, to be honest. It's not healthy to your channel, guys, if you have a lot, or all people there who would come to your channel or to your live stream. It's not healthy to your channel that all is moderator, because they can have an access to your channel, or they can hack it. If they know how to hack,
Oh, I didn't even know that.
they can get your channel. Yeah, because you give them access to your channel.
Oh, I didn't even know that. So
Yeah.
is that recently? I understand that you started to deflock, shall I say, some of the moderators, take away their their jackets. Is that what I
And then
heard?
sometimes kuya, there's a lot of glitching.
Right.
There's for example, you came to other live stream, and then the host can't see you, but the audience can saw you. That is one of the glitching of a lot of moderator, kuya.
Oh, I see. Okay, so
Yeah,
man, I thought you were supposed to give everybody that came to your live stream that jacket. See what
that's
little
good.
I know.
Mike
So
Coachado.
yeah, so I
Oh,
thank you
Mike's
so much
J
for letting
Vlogs.
me. So listen, a lot of people. So what caught my attention most recently about you is that a lot of people don't know that you're a skilled carpenter, and that's one of the things I wanted to talk to you about is how you acquired the carpentry skills because you were running videos that showed you building your doing all your cabinetry. So tell us the story about that.
Yeah. When I was young, and to be honest, guys, before I'm going to share that, I would like you to share that. I would like to share that I am a late bloomer. I hide myself that I am like this. I am a gay or lady boy because of my dad. Yeah. When I was 14 year old, oh no, 13 year old, I start helping my dad. I start helping my dad, and then so on, and then yeah, because my dad is a carpenter, and then I'm so proud of him because I learned a lot of things. Yeah, and yeah, he teach me a lot, and I put it to my head because as I apply to myself brother because that is how Filipino to survive. If you know how to survive, you need to push yourself to know that things. Because if you wasn't know anything, you can't survive if in times you get struggling hard time, yeah, tough life, and that's why I learned a lot. Even yeah, I saw my dad that he can do even he's alone. He can work even he's alone. Doing that thing, doing this thing. That's why I apply to myself too. I need to push myself that I can handle this. I can do this. Yeah,
That's
So
fantastic because I mean, you really know when I view those videos on that you posted in YouTube, you can really tell that you know what you're doing, that you possess skills that are
mm,
extremely valuable right now in the Philippines. So let me ask you this question. It's kind of related. Something that's caught my attention is that the Philippines is always trying to import Western culture. You know what I'm talking about is they want Levi's jeans. They want to be able to go to the market and buy all the foods that are available in the West. They enjoy it when their friends send them balikbayan boxes filled with
uh-huh.
Western goods. But have you ever thought about the dangers of becoming a little bit too Westerners? Let me give you one example. IKEA, IKEA's opened up in Manila, the IKEA store. And I understand they have plans of putting an IKEA store, furniture store in Cebu. And so what happens when all you have to do is go down to the IKEA warehouse, buy your cabinetry, and have it installed yourself or do it yourself in 15 or 20 minutes? I mean, that's Western culture. That's sort of importing Western culture to the Philippines. So that's one
Yeah.
example where it can be dangerous. So here in the United States, we used to have skilled carpenters, and we no longer have skilled carpenters because big box stores like Home Depot and IKEA started moving in. All you had to do was just jump down there, fill your pickup truck full of cabinetry, come home and assemble it, and
True.
by the afternoon you had a brand new kitchen. So how does that or do you see that as a threat to your skills, your learned skills? I mean, that is how you make a living. So here you are. Remember, we've talked before. You guys, I want to share.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy and I have talked about how the benefits of YouTube. We're going to get into more of it. Well, I'll tell you what. Actually, we're kind of there. So I want you to think about that, but also tell me the next thing I want to talk about is how you came to construct your house or build your house. I like to hear that story because there's a story
Um,
to that, right? I mean, YouTube has something to do with it, doesn't it? The idea that you opened you were open to the entire world through YouTube, which means that people were able to see what you were all about. And so, how did your house come to be?
Um, first, what do you call this one? I'm just doing regular streaming, and every night here in the Philippines I do live stream, and then I stop my live stream at around 9 o'clock in the evening, and then as what I remember that Kuya Gords, yeah, Kuya Gords, if you are listening there, Kuya Gords asked me why you wasn't build your own house, Sammy, or why you wasn't make concrete wall to your division a room. And then I told to Kuya Gords I have a plan that Papa Gords, because I call him Papa, I have a plan on that to make my own house, but I'm starting buying some things to for the house needs. And then one of my friend, and that is what was on Mommy Ashley. She say they talk in my live chat that they are going to make a GoFundMe that to help me to build my own house, and then that is the start. Even there's nothing I can do because that's what they want, and then I wasn't asked them. Yeah, I wasn't asked anything. Yeah, and then I'm so thankful to them that yeah, they helped me and I built this house. This house is from them, from YouTube, yeah, as well. And
So that means that you had sponsors contribute to help you
yeah,
build your house?
yeah,
Oh,
a lot of sponsor. They
that's
give me some,
fantastic.
yeah, they give me 200, 300, 500. Yeah.
That was absolutely a fantastic story. So now I've had this conversation with my wife about how you how dreams come true is you have to first believe in them yourself. And then I was telling her that then you announce it to everyone what your intentions are, that I want to build this house, and that starts the ball rolling. But the benefit of YouTube is, and the internet, is that YouTube and the internet has opened up the entire world to everybody. And so it basically
Mm-hmm.
makes the world smaller. And so if they want to help you, then it's easier to do. They just all they have to do is send uh, love and blessings to your PayPal account, and I think it's really neat. So it starts off with a dream, and then you share the dream, and then
Mm-hmm.
mystically and magically, but it's not really magic. You start to realize there are other people that want to help you realize your dream.
My dream Kuya, is to have this house. Yeah, to
Well,
have
it's the
this
dream to have
house,
one.
and then you know um because our house is so old house, and then I always think my future that what if there's a strong typhoon, and then something like that, and then we don't have a strong house still that we can stay. And if you can remember Kuya, last typhoon that is Odette, that is so strong here too
Oh, it's
as
horrible.
well. That is horrible too. Yeah. And I'm so thankful that this house is close to be done, and all the window is yes, you are directly, you can shelter here. Yeah, we make this house as a shelter, and all my family, me, my sister, my nephew, my niece, my mom, my dad, all is here. Yeah, we sleep here for 3 nights. Yeah, because our house is yeah, ruined by typhoon, and and I'm so thankful to my friends. Yeah, I told them that yeah, I'm so thankful. Each one of them that who helped me, who sent me my people, I messaged them that thank you so much for helping me. That time you save my family, you save me, you save, yeah. And and that is my
That's
that is
fantastic.
my that is my plan before that I would like to have my own house, because for in case of emergency, my family can yeah, you can get inside here to to sleep over if my family if my parents house ruined, because to be honest Kuya, my older brother is broken family, and then he have 5 boys. My
Oh, I
second
see.
my older sister is a broken family. She have 1 girl and 2 boys. And that time, kuya, my youngest sister, she's still staying in my parents' house too as well, and then she have two kids with her husband. Yeah, and yeah, all of my family, I'm living with my parents' house. So that's
I
why
see.
I focus to my dream to build my own house, and I start saving money to buy my slowly, but my friends there in YouTube, they are so kind and so good, so generous to help me. Yeah.
Well, I think that's fantastic. I think YouTube is just absolutely fantastic.
Kuya.
So hey, before we continue on, I just wanted to say this. I wanted to say that Sammy and I, when I asked to interview Sammy, I asked Sammy, do you want me to send you a list of questions in advance for you, so you could review them and think about them? Maybe there's something on there that you wouldn't want to answer. And then Sammy said, "Oh no, I'm an open book. I'm going to answer the questions freestyle. Whatever you ask, I'm going to answer them." But hey, so my next question is a little bit different. Did you think that I was going to be asking you questions about, you know, who you are, and the fact that you're a lady boy, and you? I
Mhm.
mean, this isn't a mystery or unknown, because you announce these things. You're an open book, and you talk about these things, these personal things, on Facebook and YouTube all the time. And so, what did you think that the questions were going to be about? What questions did you think I was going to be asking you, Sammy? I'm
I
curious.
don't know. I don't have any idea, kuya. The most important is I would like to be honest to myself and to everyone, as always, because it's not easy to lie, and if you lie today, it can be messed up tomorrow. Yeah.
Ah, true. I've learned that from personal experience. But okay, so what caught my attention a couple of days ago is that all of a sudden your Facebook profile changed. So I wanted to ask you a little bit about that.
What do you mean, kuya?
All of a sudden it pops up saying you're in a relationship, and I'm kind of curious
Ah!
about. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You, yeah. So I'm paying attention, and I'm seeing that you're in a relationship. And so if you're willing to answer a few questions about that, that would be kind of fun, I think. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that, if you care to?
Before, kuya,
Yeah.
the time that I broke up my Aussie boyfriend, yeah, um, even I don't have boyfriend before, I make it in a relationship because I don't like to be bothered to boys. Because to be honest, there's a lot, kuya. There's a lot of boys always messaging me, calling me. Only I do is to mute them, so their call, they can't pass through to my messenger. Yeah, and at the moment, kuya, I am single, but I'm not available because someone stole my heart
Oh,
already.
I see how it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So listen, let me ask this question, if you care to reveal it. So, is your relationship with a foreigner? Is it a long distance relationship, or is it with a Filipino?
Um, to be honest, kuya, in my life, since birth, I don't have any local boyfriend. Yeah, since birth, I don't have a Filipino boyfriend. I have four men from Western. They are all my ex, and one from Aussie. Yeah, and my current getting to know it's more that stole my heart is from Western side.
Okay, so you answered it, but I think people were kind of curious. Okay, so you answered it, but did you say that your current boyfriend was an American, or was from Australia, or?
And last time that I broke up my boyfriend, kuya, that I'll see. I told to myself that I'm not going to open my heart again at the moment
Oh,
because I need to focus to finish my house. Yeah, to finish my house, to help my family house. Yeah, my parents' house because this house, kuya, is not yet done. To be honest, it's not yet done. Yeah, and I never shared this to you to my YouTube because I have an issue last time, kuya, that yeah, someone do live stream that that this person
uh-oh. Did we lose Sammy? Hey, are you guys out there hearing Sammy or did we lose Sammy? Let's see if Sammy can come back. In the meantime, Tim, nice to see you. Judy, thanks for joining us. Honeyco, how are you? Thanks for joining the live stream. Well, Sammy's in a brownout, so we're going to see if maybe the internet will come back. Let me check my messenger to see if he sent a message. Okay. Well, I don't see anything yet. Sam, if you're able to listen, if you would give me a little note that you're okay on the messenger, and then we'll see if we can do a reconnect here some kind of way. If you guys haven't gone over to see the uniqueness of Honeyco's channel, I would head over there and subscribe. She has some very controversial topics from time to time. I really enjoy her channel. It looks like it's starting to look like everybody knows Honeyco, which I think is great. You know, YouTube, what I notice about YouTube is, things, people follow each other in groups, that sort of thing. You'll see a lot of people, the same people in the same genre of YouTube channel. And I find that to be interesting. Robert says hello to Honeyco. Sammy is out there somewhere, but I'm behind in the chat. So Sammy is unique in that he could chew gum and walk at the same time, where I can only focus in on one or two things at a time. Okay. Oh, you're back. Okay, that's great. That's fantastic. So you were saying, let's see, what were you talking about? Your house and finishing it and not focusing so much on the relationship part.
yeah, and what do you call this one, kuya, because it's not easy, kuya, to be taken for granted. Yeah, it's not easy that you can feel that yeah, your boyfriend or your partner using you to ace their fantasy only. And yeah, and that's what I feel to my past, that they are only using me, that
Oh, I
yeah,
see.
for me, I don't have, I am I am a natural person only. I am so, and they are always saying that, oh, Sammy, you're so sexy, you're so pretty. No, don't say that, because I am a human only, something like that.
Oh, I see.
And that's what I feel, kuya, that they are only using me, that yeah, to see my old body.
Oh, yeah, I understand. Yeah. And so what do you
Yeah,
think?
and yeah, kuya.
Well, let's talk about how what do people that cross your path, or whose path you cross, what would you say they misunderstand about you when they meet you? Because these days, especially in the West, people like to put people in categories, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They like to put them in categories, you know. And so, um, what is your experience that way?
Um, every time that boy adding me kuya, and then I stalk them first if they are authentic, you know. I stalk them first before they my connection so bad. Yeah. I'm going to stalk them first, their profile if they are authentic, and then after that, if they message me, I will directly say, "Hey, I am a lady boy or I am like this." Before we are going to talk further, I am a lady boy or I am a gay. Yeah. And I don't like that to pretend that I am a true girl. No. I'm not that kind of person.
Hey, do you remember posting on Facebook? I think someone was sending you very crude messages, and then you outed them on Facebook. Oh, I got to tell you, I was laughing my ass off. I thought it was so funny.
Yeah,
Why don't
because
you tell us about that?
I post that kuya that they send me their you know there's something there and
Yeah, it was pretty. It was a pretty dirty comment, wasn't it? It was pretty graphic, and so I mean, that's probably the kind of thing that you're talking about. I would imagine. You know, is that one way to make them one way to make them stop that approach is to go public with it. You know, and so I don't know. After I saw it, I suppose I thought that, well, maybe we even have a married man there who's making a
uh
pass at you, and then
I
then
have
you outed him, and so his
to
wife
be
probably
honest
knows
kuya
now. You know,
to be honest kuya I have a lot of friends that they are already married or they
huh?
have already partner, but they are still good to me because I'm not a kind of person that to flirt them, you know. And I post that picture that people boys send their you know their banana or something, their charcoal banana there. I post that in Facebook because but I will put emoji or something.
Right, right.
So Facebook na don't mess my Facebook thing. And I post that especially their message to me because I would like their friends know what kind of friends they have. That is my purpose. And you know, and for boys to get warned to all boys there that yeah to all boys there that to warn them that be careful on me because I'm not like that kind of person. I'm not a cheap person. I'm not a whore or something like that that you can make me a novelty. Yeah.
Did you ever hear back from that person? I'm just curious.
No, because I directly blocked them in Messenger, but I wasn't blocked them in Facebook so they can see my post or yeah, you know.
Oh,
Yeah, clever thing.
did people have a lot to say about it to you?
Um, yeah, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of boys. Comfort me that oh block that person block that guy something like that they are so mean something like. I told them that no worries I can handle it. I can handle with care.
So,
Yeah.
what's earlier you were talking about your childhood, but what's your favorite childhood memory?
I can't remember kuya.
You can't remember.
I can't
There must be
remember.
something that sticks to you about when you were small and some event maybe that occurred to you or something that happened between you and an uncle or you and a cousin or something. Like here in the West, right? A big deal if you're living either on the East Coast or the West Coast is being very, very small and then going off to Disneyland together with your family, that sort of thing, you know, makes for a very memorable moment. I think Sammy got frozen again. So Mel says, Black Knight Mustang. Hello. Hey, thanks for coming to the stream. Is the Black Knight here? Yes. Welcome. Yeah, Sammy, you got your heart stolen. Rhea May's in the house. Welcome. Oh yeah, so Shanghai lumpia. That's what that's a picture of. Rhea May. Rhea May. Shanghai lumpia. That because that's hey, that's how I roll. I don't know if you could see that. I thought that was pretty appropriate. I didn't even think that anybody was going to notice I was wearing the shirt. Thanks for coming to the live, you guys. I really appreciate you. Now you see why I wanted to interview Sammy, though. It's so much fun hearing all the experiences. Oh, yeah, I love adobo. No question about it. Chicken adobo, pork adobo. I love it all. Robert says hi. Oh, dang, that's me. Looks like I put Sammy's PayPal account, probably because he mentioned that he still has to complete his house. Rame says, howdy, Robert. You guys all know each other, huh? Yeah, I think we lost Sammy. They're having brownouts and the weather's not good. He's in Negros. I don't know how much rain Negros is getting, but it's coming down pretty seriously hard in most of the Philippines. Yeah, I think we lost him. Yeah, we'll wait. We're waiting. We're not going anywhere. Judy Fisher says, I've not tried that yet. Honeycomb. I made, can't see what, can't pronounce it anyway. But it sounds delicious. Hey, how you doing? Uh-oh. Signal one and bye bye latte. I was just about ready to tell him about that, Mel. Signal one. Oh, you put it up. All right, I'm going to check it out. Lazy Larry, I'm going to check it out. Drop your link if you can copy and paste down here. I think I got Sammy back. Let me bring him up. Okay, so Sammy, I got your voice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I off my camera kuya because my data is not so good, and then still no electricity here, and then I do apologize kuya, it's so bad timing.
Oh, no, no. It's hey, listen. After what I went through trying to get this thing set up, I appreciate you hanging around. I truly do.
Yeah, thank you so much kuya. And then yeah, I will answer all the question. And guys, if you have any question there in the chat, you can ask me as well. Yeah, if you
Okay,
have
bring him up.
curiosity, if you have a curiosity about what I am and who I am, just ask me. Yeah.
So let me ask you, while we're waiting for people to come up with questions, let me ask you this. What insult have you received that really bothered you? I mean, so far, what I've learned about you is you let things kind of like not bother you. But if there were an insult or somebody said something to you that really troubled you, what would that be? Can you share that with us?
I think kuya there's no words can bother me a lot. Only I know there's one thing kuya that they make a story that I am a gold digger, or I'm asking people to
Uh, oh, really? Because I never viewed you that way. I mean, myself, and I've never seen anybody make any kind of ugly comment about that. Why does that? Why do you think that people think that about you? Uh-oh. Sammy, are you there? Judy says, Melanie, yes, I like tortang talog, but I do not. Did I say that right? Talong? Is that a sausage or something? Talong? I don't know. But I did not like the liver pate. Okay, that's very interesting. Oh yeah, I think I've had it before. I think I've had it before. Oh, thanks so much, Laura. Appreciate it. Did you win any money at the casino today? I'm just curious. Hey, my wife came home and she didn't say anything. She didn't say anything about whether she won or lost at the casino today. Okay, let's see. Mel. People ask me a lot of the time why I use the name Lazy Larry and how I came up with the name. Yeah, it needs to be talked about because Lazy Larry is anything but lazy. Honeyco, thanks so much for stopping by. And if you guys haven't subscribed to her channel, head over there and you won't be disappointed. It's kind of fun. Have a nice evening, Honeyco. Take care. Try to have fun. Be safe. Judy says, lazy there. I remember I asked you a long time ago if you were really lazy. And the answer is not, because we know the story. In fact, we should get Lazy Larry up here and we should interview Lazy Larry. Oh, man. Definitely. Can you help me sweep that water out of my house and buy a pineapple pizza? Oh, we got a surprise guest. All right. Well, hey, what's the weather like over there right now, Sammy?
Um, it's 50-50, kuya, a little bit cloudy and sunny.
Oh,
50-50. Not so good, kuya. Yeah.
hey, so let me ask this question. What's the relationship like with your parents? What kind of relationship do you have with your parents?
My parents is so strict, especially my dad, and that's why I bloom so late. Um, my mom know already that I am like this, but my dad wasn't know. And then when I was 27 old, I wait for the Christmas. I wait for the Christmas come, and then I finally told my dad that yeah, I am like this, Dad, I am like this, I am like that, and if you can accept me for what I am and who I am, I'm so thankful and grateful. And if you can accept me, I'm still blessed that you are my parents, and yeah, I still respect your decision, or I will still respect you as my dad. And then if you like me to leave the house, I will leave. Yeah,
Oh
and then
no.
my dad directly hugged me, and then he said that no, we accept you for what you are and who you are, because we know you who you are and what you are. So, and only my dad asked me that please don't what do you call this one, don't let anyone of your friends that yeah, I because I have some friends before that gay too, that they are bad influence. Yeah, and then my dad said that don't follow their steps, or yeah, step their level, because yeah, they are so cheap, something like that. And then I promised my dad that no, I'm not like that. And yeah,
Man,
and I will stay.
I think it's a wonderful story. I really do.
Yeah, and then I have a plan to make a video on that, kuya. I have a plan to make a
Oh, that'll
video
be
on that. So
fantastic. I'm looking forward
yeah,
to it. Yeah, I'm definitely going
And
to look forward to that.
yeah, and I wasn't changed, kuya. Only I change is what I wear or what I eat. Yeah, and then I start taking hormones, so my muscle will be
But
because
I
I am
don't,
so
I
hard worker, kuya. I have a lot of muscle.
honestly, publicly, I've never heard or seen anybody say anything that was negative to you. I don't even recall anybody talking about anything that has to do with gender. Did I miss something?
Mm-hmm.
Because when I first started watching your channel, I didn't think anything about it. And in my past, I would say 15 or 20 years ago, I'm a very conservative kind of person,
Mm-hmm.
And so, but somewhere along the line, 20 years, I changed a lot, but I never saw anybody put you in some kind of a category. And
And I have a mess before, kuya, here in YouTube. I have a mess before in YouTube because my Facebook hacked before. Yeah, and the hacker say to one of my friend that Filipino community that that person is digging money or only want money, something like that. And then I explained to them, they wasn't believe me, so there's nothing I can do. And then they make a live stream and then they are crying, so people believe them, something like this. And then after that, I being quiet to myself, I told to myself that yeah, God is always watching there. God knows everything. So I let them all God handle. Yeah, and then one of one of my friend pushed me that to fight back, and then I told her that no, because to fight back is not good or something like that. To Yeah, and then she said that stand your ground, something. No, because I give that already to God, and then that's up to my friends if they believe or something like that, because they know who I am. Yeah, and yeah, and then that person is I wasn't come back to her anymore because yeah, it's a big mess. And then my some of my friends, yeah, almost all of my friends came back to me because that time they make distance a little bit, and now they fully came back to me. I'm so happy
okay,
for that.
so one thing I haven't asked is, and I think the viewers are kind of curious how old you are, because it's
i
kind of
am
hard to hard to tell
I
your
am
age.
I am 31-year old, kuya.
Oh, I would have thought you
Um
were a lot younger. I
on
would
the
have
way
guessed.
on the way 32-year old this coming April 30th. Yeah.
Oh, you have a birthday coming. Happy advanced birthday.
Oh,
Happy
thank you,
birthday
kuya.
advance.
Thank you, kuya. And that's why I print the t-shirt there, something like that, for those who are interested. And I keep your one t-shirt there in my closet.
So
And
what
then
does
I sent already some of the t-shirt to some friends that they are interested to get it.
Hey, where's my t-shirt? You have my t-shirt there?
Yeah, I will get
Do
it.
you?
Wait.
Yeah, why don't you show everybody what it looks like? Sammy has merch. I didn't know Sammy has merch.
I wasn't post merch, kuya, because where is it? This one? Oh, XL. This one. Sorry about my background, kuya.
I see it. Oh yeah, there you go.
And there's a Philippine flag here.
Yeah, very good. You have twin Sammys on there.
Yeah, twin Sammy. Because one of my best friend told me that put your picture there, and side to side, yeah, side by side like that.
Oh no, that's beautiful. I love it. I could hardly wait to get to Negros Oriental so I could collect that up.
Yeah,
I
that's what
know.
you told me. That's what you told me that
Yeah.
if you come here and then you will going to pick up. That's why
Right.
I
Right.
put it to my
We'll
closet.
meet up in Dumaguete, or I'll meet you halfway.
Mm,
I thought it's very difficult to get to your place though, because it's like a three hours from Dumaguete.
yeah.
Hey, so continuing on here with the interview, I'm kind of curious. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live?
Um, I would like to stay here where I'm living at because yeah as what I told that I live in a paradise. And some of my friends say that also that I live in a paradise because I live so close in the ocean, in the beach, and it's so clean water and fresh, and you can breathe a fresh air always. Unlike in the cities that always you can breathe is the pollution, air pollution. Yeah,
Right. Right. Hey, but
yeah.
what if the relationship that you have going on with your foreigner friend, what happens if that developed into a
Um,
long-term relationship? And
that will
then
going
that
to
person wanted you to
that's
move to
depend,
their.
kuya.
Oh,
That's
I see.
depend.
Okay.
Because me kuya I'm so easy to adjust the what the call on the places if he like me to take there, and probably I'm pretty sure that I will ask him that can I visit my parents there or my family there in the Philippines, even every Christmas only, something like that. Yeah.
Because I don't know if you know it or not, but in the states, they recognize same-sex marriages, and
uh
and I believe that's for immigration status also. So I
yeah.
mean, I think Western countries in the world, they all recognize, or most of them recognize, same-sex marriage.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Yeah.
now possible to migrate to a different country, if where before you weren't able to do so.
Yeah.
So, oh, thanks,
And
Robert. Robert's paying us a compliment, saying
it's really done.
it's working out okay. So, hey, by the way, I was telling you before we went on the air that I was a little bit nervous, but about doing this, and now you see why, right? Because I had so much trouble. I'm such a beginner, that I thought all I had to do was click this invite
You're
icon down here
You're
at the
doing
bottom.
great, Kuya. And then you can invite some of your friends to interview too as well for their yeah, for example what the experience, because people living here in the what they call this one, in the countryside, Kuya, is not it's not the same in people who are living in the city. Yeah. City and countryside people is not the same.
Do you see
Yeah.
Judy? Do you see Judy Fisher's comment up there on the screen? Because I agree
Sammy is very
100%.
sweet and she has a very Mommy Judy. Mommy Judy is one
Yeah.
of my yeah, one of my mommy in YouTube. And Mommy Judy, thank you so much. And Mommy Judy, Kuya Dan is such a generous person and kind person. Yeah, she's friendly and loving person too as well. And Mommy Judy, advance happy anniversary to your husband.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, this coming December. Am I right, Mommy Judy?
So, what was your favorite subject in school? Did they teach trades when you were going to school? I mean, was it home economics? You know what home economics is, where they teach you how to be a good cook and a good
Yeah,
organizer and
and
housekeeper.
I wasn't get that kind of major, kuya, when I was high school, because if you are studying high school here in the Philippines, kuya, since in third year high school you can choose what major that you like, home economics, what do you call this one, industrial arts, or planting there.
Oh,
And
I
I
see.
wasn't get that. I wasn't get that kind of work because I know what do you call this one, subject, because I know a lot of that already. And then I get the what do you call this one, industrial arts, because it's all about um art, and more on like paint, what do you call this one, like construction, and building, carpenting, and then our carpentry, something like that. And my dad is our carpenter, so I like to focus in that too, because I wasn't no, I'm so curious, kuya, what is the English of these tools, what is the English of this one,
Right, right,
that's why
exactly.
that's why I get that's why I get that major, because I like carpentry too, so that's it,
So, but
because I would like to help my dad.
do you have education beyond high school? Do you have
um
college
I
or
wasn't
technical school?
I wasn't continue my study, kuya, go to college, because due to financial problem. And then, yeah, I only graduate in high school, kuya.
Okay. Do you have
Yeah.
aspirations to for higher education? I'm just curious about that. Do you have
Before,
any
kuya,
plans?
yes.
I mean,
Yes, before,
I
but
think you're doing fantastic. You know, just keeping the YouTube channel going and keeping us entertained. So you're kind of an entertainer now, you know, through YouTube. You know, I
and
mean,
I have a plan, kuya.
do you? Tell us about
Yeah,
it. Can you
I have
can
a
you
plan
share
to
it?
continue my college course, what do you call this one, interior designer.
Okay. All right. Well, sounds good.
Yeah. Sammy, you do have a beautiful heart and soul. Robert, thank you so much. Robert is one of my,
Oh,
one
I
of
like
my
Robert a
supporter.
lot.
Yeah.
Robert is a yeah. I saw Robert shows up a lot in your live streams. You know, which I think is
Yeah.
pretty cool. And
Yeah.
so, you know, what's really interesting. Sometimes myself, you know, I like to go in there and I like to watch, and I'll be in the background. But a lot of times I won't let you. A lot of times I don't announce saying that that I'm there. But I find the live
Mm.
streams to be very very interesting. I know I'm shy, you know, and so
Don't be shy, kuya. You can always, yeah. And then please type 143 there. Yeah,
I worry that you're going to ask me to try and sing or something. Come up.
No,
Oh
no,
yeah, Dan, come up
kuya.
and sing. Sing with us. Oh no,
No.
hell no.
Me also, I finish
Uh,
my studies.
but I've been
I'm
practicing
on.
because when we move in there to Bye Bye City Late, everybody is videoke, you know. So I have to
Mm,
participate.
mm.
So
Sis
so listen, do
Melanie,
you?
I feel you.
Yeah. Um, how about tuba wine? Do you partake in the tuba wine?
What? Sorry?
Tuba? Do you? I guess what I'm asking, do you get drunk on the homemade wine?
Tubo wine.
Yeah,
Or tuba.
tuba,
Ah, tuba, that is coconut wine, right?
coconut wine, right?
Yeah, I get drunk on that, and then you know what is the effect of that tuba, kuya? Your what they call this one, your your knee will get a little bit numb, and then your body is getting yeah, it looks like so tired. Even you are not tired directly. If you get drunk, your body will getting tired, and then go to sleep. You know.
But don't you worry about what's inside the wine? I mean, I drink it, but I have to make it myself. In other words, I won't drink it unless I watch the person make it or I try and make it myself. What? How do you feel about that?
The most yummier tuba kuya is fresh from the tree. Yeah, that is so yummy.
Right, and you mix it with
Yeah,
the Pepsi, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Sisi Sami, sa Gudapit. I will answer this, kuya. Melanie, I'm here in Pasay, Negros Oriental. Yeah, boundary from Negros Oriental to Occidental. Yeah, that's why I am a little bit far, because I am in a boundary of Negros Oriental and Occidental.
And so yeah, so you need a helicopter, right, to get to your place.
I will build my own boat so I can go there in Bye Bye Leyte, sis
Yeah,
Melanie.
is there? Can you get there by boat? That's the question I have. Can you
Yeah,
get to? You can.
yeah,
Can you get there from Ormoc or from Cebu to your to where you're at?
yeah. But
Oh, you
you
can.
need to watch out the Coast Guard. But you need to watch out the Coast Guard because what if the Coast Guard think that oh, this is pyrite, something like this, bang bang bang, and then they will going to
I'm
catch you.
talking about. Do they have a fast ferry that goes to your province?
No,
Oh, they don't.
only in
Okay.
Dumaguete, kuya, only in Dumaguete City.
Dumaguete, and then you have to drive through the hills, right, through the mountains
Yeah,
to get to your province.
yeah.
Man, you said it was like 3 hours going through winding
Yeah,
roads, right?
that's what I told to Kuya Dan, Kuya David's. Yeah, Kuya David's Island Life and Adventure because he's going here in the Philippines this coming on June maybe. Yeah, and then he messaged me that he would like to meet me with his family, and then they're in Dumaguete, and then I told him that if you come here, Kuya, just let me know first because I'm going to travel around 3 hours, and then even you are only sitting in the bus, Kuya, it's tiring to Kuya, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's very tiring.
I love that
I don't
T-shirt,
think,
Kuya Lumpia.
yeah, I don't think that, I don't think I'd be able to survive the journey. But you're young. And so when I get down to Dumaguete, then you could, you can come
Yeah,
over to Dumaguete and then we could spend a
yeah,
couple nights. No, not
yeah.
like
And then
that.
I have a lot of my families there, Kuya, because my mom is from there as well. Yeah,
Oh,
my
I see.
yeah,
That's nice.
yeah,
So your mom knows Dumaguete very well.
yeah.
She's from there.
Only me wasn't know a lot of the Magiti because Kuya, I don't like what the call this one. I don't like the crowd in the city, and yeah, I'm not city lover to be honest.
Well, I never viewed it as being the big city,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like Manila. Manila's a big city, so,
Mm-hmm.
but you're a country, you're out in the country. So
Mm-hmm.
that's, that's,
And and that's why I don't like to stay in the city, kuya, because all things you need to buy.
right.
Food, water,
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
Here in
I'm
the
glad you
province,
brought
kuya,
this
we have
up.
free water.
I'm glad you brought this up, the cost of things, because we were talking earlier about how much money it takes uh, for a Filipino to live on.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you said something like 150 if my memory serves me correct.
Yeah. For myself only, kuya, without
For
partner.
yourself. But now listen, you have you as Judy pointed out, you have a very very kind heart. And so
Mm-hmm.
what does that $150 US buy? What will it buy for you? In other words,
Um,
what I'm asking is that does it allow you to be able to help your family also?
um, if I would like to help my family, kuya, 150 is not enough.
Would you be able
150
to
is
do
what
it on that $150?
I can pay electricity bills and my foods for 1 month.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, because
But you all
150 is maybe 8,000, maybe 8,000 pesos, something like that.
hmm
And I can
hmm
budget that for good for 1 month for myself.
And so
Yeah, because only
I know you've seen on YouTube the debates going back and forth as
yeah, yeah,
far
yeah,
as, yeah, how much it costs to live in the Philippines for a Westerner. So what
yeah.
is your honest opinion on how much it would cost for a Westerner to live, I guess, a Western lifestyle in the
That's
Philippines?
depend, kuya. That's depend, kuya. If you are a Westerner and then if you like to travel a lot, if you like to explore the Philippines, you need a little bit more budget. But if you don't like to, but if you don't like to travel a lot, if you like to stay that place only, but you need before you going to come here, be search first what kind where you are going to live. Yeah, because
Right.
every city kuya is different, different what the prices, especially the rice. We are different prices, to be honest. Even here in the province kuya, we have a lot of different prices, rice, yeah, and food, something like that. That's why
Right.
sometimes I buy my some of my foods there in Bayawan City because it's cheaper there, and then I can drive a motorbike for only 20 minutes.
Okay. So I have a question. Do most people pay rent there?
Here kuya in my province, yeah, no.
Oh,
We
they
build
own the
our
land.
we
They own the land.
No, even this house kuya, I build my house, is this is not our own house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one thing that I did first before I build this house, I go to the owner because I live here for almost 32 years, too, and then I
Hmm.
have a right, I have already a right on this land also, to be honest, and that is in the law. Yeah, that is in the law, that
Okay.
if you live a long time that in that land, you have a right to, and then I asked the owner if I can build my house, and the owner of this property kuya is one of our relative, and
Oh, I
he's
see.
so he's so good to as well. And then he said that okay, that part of the properties is side the boundary, so you can build how big you like and what you like. So yeah, and then I have a plan to kuya. I have a plan to that if I done all my plan, that if I done everything here, I plan to start paying this land. Yeah, the property
See,
here that I built my house.
I think that's an important answer to the question that you just gave because you see, one of the cost of housing, one of the things that is the most expensive thing here in the States is the cost of housing. Very, very
Mm-hmm.
expensive. It usually can take up to half of your income just paying the
Yeah,
rent, or
true.
if you're buying a home, you have to pay the money to the bank. But
Yeah.
generally speaking, it's starting to get very, very expensive. And the difference
Mm-hmm.
is that in the Philippines, things don't work the same way. What you do is you build your home when you get permission to build on the land, and then you live there. You don't
Yeah.
have, generally speaking, you don't have to worry about paying rent. You just have to worry about paying your food expenses and your paying the electricity bill and such. And so that makes it it's still a difficult life because you have to put it in perspective. The jobs are different. The income that you make, the average Filipino worker is different. And so I just wanted to share that with people, that it's quite a bit different living there as it is in the West. And so one of the things that Minnie and I wanted to do is we wanted to make sure that we had the lot and the house all built and ready to go, so that we didn't have to worry about having to pay rent on the property. Since we're so used to having to pay
But
half
still,
of our.
but still not safe, kuya. But still
Yeah.
not safe.
Okay, tell me
Yeah.
about it.
If you like to be more safe, buy the property and build your house.
Right.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
why
you
that's why
mean.
I have a plan, kuya, that, to start buying this, to start paying this property that I build my house.
Oh, that's great. If the
Yeah.
owner of the property is
Only the
willing to
area.
sell it to you, that's fantastic. I'm glad you have that idea,
Yeah.
because that is security for
And
yourself
even
and
I
your
can pay
family.
that per month. So yeah,
Hmm. Yeah, so that was one of the things that Minnie and I were able to accomplish. Minnie was able to purchase the lot in Bye Leyte, and then once we got the lot, we started figuring out where the money was going to come from so that we could start building on it.
Mm-hmm. And I have something to say something, kuya, that Kuya Larry, Lizzie Larry, your video that you are your new upload is your off comment, and you can edit it if you wasn't edited yet. You can edit that into your YouTube studio. That's all. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for helping them out.
Yeah. And I messaged Kuya Larry directly that Kuya Larry, your video off comment.
So Robert is saying, Sammy, you do have a beautiful heart and soul. I agree 1000%. I think Sammy froze again, though. I'm seeing a frozen Sammy. But hey, that's we're able to get through it, you know. May says, Larry, half an hour lunch break sounds like it's not enough, in my opinion. Yeah, I need an hour myself. When I was working, of course, as most of you know, I'm no longer working. I'm retired. So this is what people do when they're retired too. You know, they start a YouTube channel. Hopefully, Sammy will come back. But we're probably what are we? Hour and 15 minutes into the stream. Mildred, hey, I wanted to say thanks for showing up. I truly appreciate it. Okay. Oh, so Larry's saying he takes his food to work and they have a refrigerator and a microwave there. Oh, okay. She says, oh, I see. And Mel says she's not finished with her studies. She's a mother of young children and she is not continuing her studying. Not yet, anyway, right, Mel? Okay, you see me, yeah. Yeah, that means I'll have to make it up as I go along. Sammy will reappear in a moment. It's like magic. I'm just waiting on my phone to see if Sammy sends a message through Facebook. That's nice, Mel, that you're happy. Yeah, I know. There's nothing better, right, than a couple of Shanghai lumpia and a bottle of beer. I'm telling you, there's nothing better than that. Yeah, I can't either, Tim, because it was that ride from that I took that one time from Manila to Baguio City, I get on the bus and then I see it has wooden seats and we're like this for 3 or 4 hours, with one stop in Pangasinan at the Pangasinan turnoff. You know where that is, off the national highway. Oh my gosh, it was murder. I tried to do everything, I tried transporting my mind to a different place. I tried sleeping, which was impossible, but it couldn't be done because we had people crammed in there like we were a sardine can, and the bus was just moving up and down, up and down, up and down. So Sammy's back.
Hello, Kuya. And Kuya, Lizzie Larry, your video there is still off comment.
He just said, did you see his comment here on the
Yeah,
screen?
that's why I check it directly, Kuya. I check it directly and still off.
Oh, okay. It would
Because
cost about
Kuya Larry, if you can see there in your YouTube studio,
Tim
phone
is saying
and
that
not made for kids.
Tim is saying it would cost about $1,000 or more depending on the lifestyle you desire
I will
to
cost
live
one
in the
thousand
Philippines.
dollar
But
or
hey,
more.
I did that video in Bye Bye Lake with Jeff, and Jeff is saying that it's $800, give or take, on a good month. And
Yeah.
I keep going over my budget, and I can't see where I would be spending any more than Jeff would be spending in the Philippines, more than $800 a month. I just don't see it. So I don't know. I know it does depend on your lifestyle. If I want to live in the big city, I'm sure that I'm going to spend somewhere between 1,000 and 1,500.
More
So
than 1,000, kuya, if you
yeah,
live in the city.
yeah. If you live in the city, you're gonna because you can't help but spend money when you're living in the city. There's malls,
True.
and yeah, and there's all kind of different things to do.
Mm.
So I'm sure that they're right about that, depending on where you wanna live. All right, take care, Ray May. We appreciate you showing up.
Ria
See you next
May,
time.
later on.
Later.
Mildred, mega love shout out to you.
So Robert is saying he visited the Philippines when he was in the Navy, wants to retire
My
there.
parents were
And
there.
it's interesting, Robert. But if you were at Subic Bay or Clark or Pampanga in that area, um, it's pretty much, except for the expats that are there, because there's a huge expat population. But it's pretty much the same, kind of like it's modernized. So they have tall buildings and stuff, modern, but they also have
Mm-hmm.
the old town, part of town. And so I mean, you got the best of both worlds, depending on what you're looking for. But whatever you were looking for, you'd be able to find there in the Philippines. That's for sure. But if you're sentimental and you want to relive your youth and you want to live it in the Subic area, or there in Clark, you can do it. I'm telling you, I've been there. You can do it, and I like the area, quite frankly. But there are a lot of expats there. I mean, the whole city is run. I mean, the money that comes in, it survives because of the expats. So it survives and thrives. So, but
Mm-hmm.
Sammy, are you still there? You there?
Yes, kuya.
So, but you say you don't have any intentions of leaving your provincial city, but the whole thing is that the growth of the city you can't control, and so it will catch up with you sooner or later. The way it is in places like Dumaguete and where we're moving to, Bye Bye City Leyte.
Uh, I will go there. Joke. To build your cabinet. Joke.
Yeah, if I would have known, I would have brought you to Bye Bye City Leyte. You could have built my cabinet.
Oh my gulay, kuya.
Yes, absolutely. If I would have known you by that at that time.
I live
Okay,
15 minutes from Clark.
Mel also has to bail on us because she's flooding out in her house. She has to go and see if she can.
Oh, take
Yeah,
care there, Sis Melanie.
yeah, Mel. Let us know how it turns out. Send me a message.
So you
Oh
when
yeah,
you
I am
are
there most of the time there on
mm,
Sammy's stream.
yeah, and Kuya Dan always like to in the BG only. Yeah, enjoying the show. Joke.
Yeah, that's right. I enjoy the show. It's fun.
Oh,
And
my
is that
gulay.
your sister? Are those your sisters that do the videoke with you?
No, that is one of my close friend here. That is Grisel, and the other one is Nika. That who doesn't always come here always all the time, and yeah,
Oh,
because
Tim.
she's
So
busy
Tim is saying,
going hang
Tim,
out.
hey, do you see Tim's statement up there on the screen? He's saying he lives 15 minutes from Clark, so he'd be knowing what it
Yeah.
costs to live in that area. If it's $1,000 or around that area to live in Clark, I would say that that's a blessing. I mean, Clark is becoming a metropolis. It's kind of like growing so fast, and they keep expanding the mall, and they keep locating businesses there, especially in the free zone. How you doing there?
Uli, sila there.
Lost and Fog, we appreciate it.
Dan and Sammy, I have to go now to. I enjoy your stream, Dan. Take care. Mommy Judy, thank you so much for coming, Mommy Judy. Thank you so much. Have a
Hey,
good night,
take
Mommy
care, Judy.
Judy. And regards me to Daddy. Kuya, where is Sisi, Kuya? Why she wasn't joining you here?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Who's that? Seth? So who's so far, Sammy? Who's been the most important mentor in your life? I guess who has been the most important role model for you? Did we lose you, Sammy? Oh, sounds like sounds like we lost Sammy again. Okay, well, anyway, we've gone for about an hour and a half. I would say it was a good run, and we'll end the stream right here. And I want to thank everybody for showing up, and especially thank Sammy um, for his time, because there's nothing that a person can give to you that's so valuable than their time and answering the questions frankly and honestly. And I hope you guys all take the time to, if you haven't already subscribed, to go over and subscribe to Sammy's channel. And like I said, we have a lot of fun there, both as viewers and as participants. So I think that I think that yeah, I'll get the nerve up eventually to go on the panel, Sammy. But it might take me a little while. I mean, this was scary enough doing it this way for me, but I think I'm broken in now, and so I'll probably be able to, you know, adapt to the flow of things, and you'll probably see me on the panel one day soon, hopefully. Robert, thanks so much for showing up. Um, we truly appreciate it, and everybody, have a nice rest of your day, your morning, your evening, your night, and we'll see you next week on the next live. We're going to come up with something really exciting for you next time. That's a joke. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.